explores how institutions can bridge the gap between academics and industry by embedding the right skills, the right mindset, and the right opportunities into the learning journey. To share his valuable insights on this, we have with us Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director ICFAI. Come on everybody, can we all put our hands together and welcome Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director ICFAI, and this session will be moderated by Ms. Vidhi Maheshwari. Welcome back, Vidhi. Yeah, over to you, Vidhi.
So far, conversations have been interesting. Our last panel discussion was very insightful, very interesting, talking about curriculums changing, adjusting to AI. Now, obviously, the most crucial question is employability. Are our graduates ready for the jobs which are evolving today? Before we start the conversation, Sudhakar sir, thank you so much for becoming a part of SmartEd Conclave hosted by ABP Desam. This is the second edition that you're a part of as well. We love the conversation insights that you bring in. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you, Vidhi. This is my pleasure and honor to be here. I want to first thank at the outset the ABP team for putting this together for the benefit of so many youngsters. The second, it's a great opportunity to be here on the stage to speak to the youngsters who are looking forward to some answers. Third, I hope at the end of this conclave and discussions, we take home some of those very credible and important takeaways which are going to be useful when we go back and apply in our own domains and our own contexts. So I'm very happy to be here. Thanks.
So with the conversations that we've had throughout the day, we've understood that AI is taking over, not taking over, but AI is helping us learn better, learn faster, complete tasks faster. Schools are changing, curriculums changing, but I want to understand, not all of the country, not all of India is changing at the same pace, right? What about students in tier 2, tier 3 cities or smaller cities who don't have so much access to these softwares and tools? What would you suggest for them, and how can life or education change for them?
No, there's a lot of buzz about AI across the country, across the world, and everyone would like to fashionably make a statement about AI, and every fourth word will be AI in their lines. So that you are considered very advanced and modern when you
relevant
say
in today's time.
So okay, advanced and modern and relevant. Okay, but then that's not the truth. The truth is that you don't have to put AI in every topic of your discussion. Also, you don't have to curate your topics in a conclave where it's in the age of AI. It's understood. It's in the age of AI. It's in 2026. It is understood. I think the core is what do we do in response to that. So that's the first point. Second point is that the inequality of access of various technologies to study in the first place, to access to use it in the second place is always going to be there. The inequality is always going to be there, no matter any technology. For example, the government provides welfare schemes. Putting Raitu Bandhu schemes and money into the accounts of the farmers, that is also not accessible to all of them. So what is meant to be a welfare scheme itself will have inequalities because of the incongruent measures that you take up in execution. And therefore, coming back to the technology that as modern as AI is considered, you're going to have inequalities. Even during the COVID, we had a similar kind of a question that if you take online education, there were 4 challenges. The challenge number 1 is how many of them would have devices to actually, log on to listen to your online classes. Then how many of them would have power to enable those devices work, access to power, access to internet, access to bandwidth, and then you will have to also comprehend and make good of what is being taught. That's another challenge. So not everybody sitting in the room would comprehend anything that I would say or you would say in an instant, in a jiffy. Each one would have their own learning paces, and that's the reality of this country, and around the world that's the same reality. If institutions understand that and governments understand that, they will provide technologies and learning solutions which are at their convenience. These are multi-paced, multi-sorted for multiple segments that we have. What I'm trying to say is that there's a reality, and that reality is diversity. And when you look diversity in a different prism, it looks like it is inequality. But then I'm turning it around and saying that there is inequality, we start with that, and therefore we have to provide solutions which are at multiple paces and multiple directions to cater to so many people in the country. I don't know if I've answered your question, but let me take a detour here. How many of you are from KL University? Okay, those who have not raised hands, which university are you from? Which institution are you from? See, nobody answers this question. Okay, I'll help
We'd like the attention from the students. There are students from KL University. What other universities are students from? Name your college.
దమ్ముంటే మీ కాలేజ్ పేరు చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు దమ్ ఎట్లొచ్చింది? ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందో ఈ దమ్ ఇప్పుడు? అదే కాలేజ్ కదా, కాలేజ్ పేరు మారలే కదా. తెలుగు, ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ ఫర్ దాట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏబీపీ దేశం, సో ఐ విల్ స్పీక్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఓన్లీ. ఎందుకు భయపడ్డావు? వేరే ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడితే తర్వాత నేను చెప్తా అనుకున్నావు కదా. ఓకే, ఏ కాలేజ్? సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్స్ నుంచి ఎంతమంది? ఒకే ఒక్కడు, నలుగురు. ఆమె రైట్? మిగతా కాలేజ్ ఇంకా చాలామంది ఉన్నారు అక్కడ. రూట్స్ హౌ మెనీ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ రూట్స్? నించోండి. Take their picture. I'll send it to Mr. Padala.
Maybe that's why they were not naming the institutes.
No, they should name. Your chairman should know that you are here representing the college. It's a beautiful college. Migita vallu, any other college? Any other college? Fresh ga enter aina vallu edaina college nunchi vachara? No. Okay. Carry. What I'm trying to say is that whatever we speak and transact on this stage has to be useful for them. For the next 5 minutes or 7 minutes that you have for me, I will speak without jargon. I will speak in simple language. You can ask any question.
Completely.
You can ask any question, by the way, if you want to ask.
So I think the most relevant, the relevant point you said, it's not just about AI. It's not everything is not AI, correct. It's the digital age, the world is changing, we've all understood that. But now our graduates, are they all industry ready? When somebody says industry ready, what are the gaps that, from your perspective, that are not being fulfilled? What are the gaps?
There is something called opportunity literacy. Opportunity literacy is not there among people. Financial literacy is not there among people. So an investment banker has given some kind of a tip, 1 or 2 tips. Prior to that, digital literacy was something which people were talking about. One 18-year-old Aryaman Maheshwari was talking about. He gave you a lot of tips. I am talking about opportunity literacy. That is, if you find any celebrity, there's going to be one film star also going to come here, I guess.
Dr. Shreyasi Sen.
Yeah, when the film star is here, some of you will take a picture and put it on Instagram. That's the end of it. But a few of you will do, you will take a picture, you will put it on LinkedIn definitely, but you will also connect with them beyond this interaction and ask for an internship, ask for some mentorship, ask for some new idea because you have some businesses to take forward to, or you want some ideas or soundboarding of your business idea to be tested with that individual, that leader, that person you are meeting. So opportunity literacy will give you all these thinkings, all these thoughts to make good of the presence of an individual beyond a picture. So some of you do this, some of you do that. Those who do the latter have got greater opportunity literacy, and that is a very important thing that the institutions will have to inculcate to make these kids, to make these youngsters future ready, business ready, employability ready, so on and so forth.
Hands-on experience is also very important. So as director ICFAI Group, I want to understand what are the processes or real-life examples that you can tell us of how hands-on exposure has been introduced to students in your institute.
Our campus is run by students. Our alumni sit on the board, and our campus from day to day is run by our existing students. The university campus is split into multiple student clubs, and they continue the agenda of the institution in terms of the club activities. And those clubs are economics club, there could be a business club, there could be a photography club, there could be finance club, there could be business decisions club, there could be environment club, NGO club, so on and so forth. There are many clubs. So all these clubs conduct roughly about 1500 events only in Hyderabad throughout the academic year, say that's about 9 months. 1500 events when they conduct, they make plans for those events, they take approvals, they take financial fund from us. Yeah, I like the spotlight.
Yeah.
When they seek funds, they are questioned. They justify the projections, and then they go and execute. They overrun the budgets. They come back and explain. They are running all the real life skills in handling these events in a much more credible manner than we would have imparted them, putting them in the classroom. That is also going on. In ICFAI, classes are pretty serious. We run classes over dead bodies. I mean, this is that serious. We don't cancel any class even if the Prime Minister of India is on campus. There's no question about it. That's a different story. But what they would have learnt in the classroom is one, and what they are learning inside the campus by doing activities, by engaging with people outside. They invite all the guests. They invite all the guests, they introduce all the guests, they study the guests, they handle the placement process, they coordinate with all the guests, they bear the brunt of the anger of the corporate executives sometimes. So all this is a must learn for them. So this is one of the examples of learning things by doing, learning things the hard way, and then of course we are there. But that's true to any institution. Every institution has got students, every institution has got faculty members. Why some of them are able to give them hands-on experience and learning skills, and why some are not able to do that? Every country has got, or every state in this country has got technology. All of you have got AI tools. Why are you not producing books? You will run down and say that, so it is AI generated, generative AI output. It is democratic to all of you. Why are you not using those skills? And any new technology is always available to people, but they generally don't do any hard work. They don't have that business sense to harness a technology or an opportunity that is given to them. If we can make our students understand this wonderful aspect, I think we have given them an opportunity to grow. And behind this, there is a strong philosophy that ICFAI follows. What is that? Can we make students be prepared for something unexpected? I'm using very simple language. Be prepared to handle something that is unexpected. మనము ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయనిది ఏదైనా జరిగితే ఏ విధంగా హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఓన్లీ థింగ్, ద సమ్మరీ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రిపేర్ యూ ఫర్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రిపేర్ యువర్ సెల్స్ ఫర్. సో యూ విల్ ఫాల్ ఈజ్ అ గ్యారంటీ, యూ విల్ ఫెయిల్ ఈజ్ అ గ్యారంటీ, బట్ హౌ విల్ యూ రైజ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఫాలింగ్? You will be very, very thoroughly educated in all the latest cutting edge technologies that we are teaching in the classroom, and some of them are not really cutting edge. No institution can teach cutting edge technologies. It will be taught aside of the classroom only. They will be acquiring it. But how do you tell them that there is life beyond what you teach also? How do you tell them that there is life beyond success? How do you tell them that there is life again beyond failure? Handle something that you are not expected. So if that is the philosophy, then you will have to prepare them for all of these things and guarantee them the failure. Not just in exams. You will fail in exams definitely if you don't study. You will fail in your entrepreneurial ventures. You will fail in your relationship statuses. You will fail. You will like a boy and a girl, and the guy and the girl will not like you back. It will run for 2 months and it will not run after that. Relationship failures will be there. You will have business failures, you will have conceptual failures, you will have health problems, you will have sports failures. Failure is a certainty. But then after that, how do you rise? How do you actually build yourself back into the system, into the reckoning, and then you will win eventually, is what matters when the institutions stay with you, when parents stay with you, when society stays with you.
So picking up from what you're saying, failure of course is a part of everyone's life. Relationships, education, work, everything. But in this, we're talking about graduates, and in this hiring landscape, What do you think matters more now, marks or the mindset a graduate is bringing to the company? What matters more?
Yeah, good question. Um, two of the youngsters were answering those questions also. Marks are very important. Don't be under any kind of a misunderstanding that marks are not important. It looks cool if I have to tell you that, somebody is a dropout from a college. Dropping out from a college is not a strategy to become the founder of Apple, right? I was talking to one chairman of an hospital. He was saying, I don't want to hire MBAs. I want to hire more doctors. Please go ahead and hire doctors, definitely. But that's not a strategy to run the hospital. Who will run the hospital? Doctors will not run the hospital, right? All 10th fail candidates, I will give you 10 of them, 100 of them. And you do whatever you want to. You generate entrepreneurs out of them. You will not. So that's only anecdotal. Ante just ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లాగా ఉంటుంది అంతే, వినడానికి చాలా బాగుంటుంది, బట్ దట్స్ నాట్ రియాలిటీ. 2 crore salary is also not reality. హైదరాబాద్ in IIT has got 2.5 crore salary. అందరికీ రాదు, ఒకరికే వస్తుంది. ఇంకెక్కడో నార్త్ ఇండియాలో there is a university which has got 2.5 lakh crore of salary, which is a fake, which everyone knows. But don't go by that. Your salaries will be pretty normal. The IT industry has not given any salary beyond more than 35,000 rupees for the last 10 years. They have not hiked the salaries. Average of us will get that kind of salary. So point I am making is, marks are important. Being stable is extremely important. Don't drop out from any course. Learn much more and be very, very practical and simple in your mind.
Thank you, Sudhakar sir. I think your advice has been absolutely practical for the students. You've spoken to them with language they understand. By the way, sir is a fantastic speaker. He's also authored 6 books. If you'd like to talk to the students about those books, and if somebody would want to read them and probably learn from them as well.
Okay. I have written the first book. It's called Wise Views, Lessons from the Game Changers. It's a podcast that I run every Friday. I have conducted so far 226 such podcasts. It happens every Friday, no matter where I am. It's online. So, summary of my lessons from the Game Changers is titled as the book called Lessons from Game Changers. Do we have the books here, Vaisar? We can show it to them. So that is the first book which I authored in 2022. In the beginning of 2022, I think. It's now roughly 4 years since I have authored that book. And after that, I have authored 5 more books in the last year, that is 2025. Okay, this is the first book. This is Lessons from Game Changers, and I do leadership conversation. We are not journalists to do interviews. We are management guys to do podcasts and leadership conversations. So this is Lessons from Game Changers. This is not for sale. If you want copies, I will courier it to your college free of cost. The knowledge is not for sale. I am not promoting my books here. I'll change my language when I come to sell a book also. That's a different story. The second book is First Forever. First Forever is a mini biography of our founder of ICFAI. He was a great visionary and entrepreneur, and amazing decision making power that he had. He had great people sense that is captured in this book, and it's a very, very inspirational book. You should definitely read. This is priceless, which means we don't sell this, but we will distribute this like sweets if you want. Then I authored this book. It is called Divisima Business Fables. This is originally meant for children in the age group of 8 to 14. None of you are in that age group. Schools are buying this book in bulk. This is for sale. It is 405 rupees, 450 rupees, sorry. This is available on Amazon. But these are 17 stories around animals. The animals are discussing, talking to each other, and they are solving problems of business, entrepreneurship, leadership, empathy, critical thinking, so on and so forth. In school, you are taught maths, physics, and history or various other subjects. Not that you become a mathematician, not that you would go on to become a politician or a historian, but it is only to give you the basics and fundamentals. But why business is not taught in school? So we thought there is a gap, and we authored this book. And when we authored this book, the students in undergraduate, that is BBA students, BCom students, MBA students, are liking it very much, and some of the parents are also liking it very much apart from the school community. So this is called Divisima Business Fables. If you follow my LinkedIn, you will see a lot of book reviews on this as well. Then I authored this book. It is called One Step at a Time. One of our alumni, her name is Dr. Nishchita Muppavarapu. She studied MBA with ICFAI. After studying MBA with ICFAI, she has gone on to do MBBS, which is pretty strange, yes. She always wanted to become a doctor. So after finishing MBA, she has gone to MBBS. And after finishing MBBS, she has done some kind of advanced courses in the US and Europe. And she has become an aesthetic dermatologist. Some of her clients are some simple human beings like Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan, Stalin, KTR, so on and so forth. So she came back to me and said, I would like to put my lessons and learnings together. So in various modes of decision making, in various turns and twists, she had consulted me. I was her mentor throughout the journey, and she wanted to capture all that. So this is not a biography. This is basically the journey navigated with the help of mentorship from me. So we put it together. It is called One Step at a Time. This is for sale. It's available on Amazon. And there is another book, the last one. There are two books. One I gave it to our
Young coder.
young coder, Maheshwari. It is with him, so I don't have that copy. Maybe you can flash it there, look at it. Or it was there, you would have seen it also. That is an economic narrative on the evolving landscape of AI. We are saying that AI is not just a bubble and much more. We are saying that AI at an enterprise level is not doing well. AI at consumer level is doing very well. The babysitting phenomenon is rising in various enterprises, and they are also leaving the organizations. They are fed up with the role clarity or lack of role clarity, and they are becoming solo entrepreneurs. So based on data, based on reports, we have put up this argument. So it's an economic narrative, and we are saying that in all tech cycles, the investment versus return, there is always a lag. In this, there is going to be much more of a lag, and people will get disillusioned. There will be a lot of bloodbath, there will be a lot of trauma on one side in the investment is concerned, but on the application side, we need to gobble up all the courses, all the exposure that you can get. You should keep on learning. As far as you are concerned, you don't have to cut down on your learning. Do not economize on anything. You can become your own entrepreneur by becoming deployment ready in AI. Your fluency is what you will continuously work on right from day one.
Sudhakar sir, thank you. There's one more book I know, but the students will definitely get on your LinkedIn page and get all the details. Thank you for the insights and the practical updates, and thank you for your time and being a part of ABP Desam Smart at Conclave.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sudhakar. I'd like to invite Mr. Sunil Goswami to kindly come on stage and felicitate Mr. Sudhakar. Well, your thoughts have clearly highlighted how the integration of skills, industry exposure, and the right academic ecosystem can transform students into confident professionals from day one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put a big round of applause for Mr. Sudhakar Rao, everybody.
Thank you.